After being reborn, the young woman voluntarily gave the tens of millions of euros left by her grandmother. Instead, she chose the photograph that seemed the least valuable because she knew it concealed the secret to an inheritance worth tens of billions. This time, she would never again allow her grandmother's efforts to be wasted. In her previous life, she had cared alone for her seriously ill grandmother for 5 years. Yet after her death, the house and all the savings were given to her son and daughter-in-law, while she herself was left only a box of old books. The young woman refused to believe that her grandmother could have treated her that way. She desperately searched through the books, looking for an answer. Just as she was about to give up, her uncle and aunt burst into her home, claiming the old books hid an invaluable inheritance and ordering her to hand them over immediately. Panicking, she ran outside, but was tragically hit by a car. Helpless, she could only watch as the books were taken away. When she opened her eyes again, she had gone back 1 month in time to the day of her grandmother's funeral. The ceremony was not even finished, where her uncle and aunt were already dividing the inheritance. In a hurry, they threw a stack of old books at her and drove her out, looking at the scattered books on the ground. She felt puzzled. In her previous life, she had nearly worn them out from reading, yet had never discovered any secret. So, she found an excuse. She said she wanted to keep a photo of her grandmother as a keepsake. Her uncle agreed without hesitation. The moment she picked up the photo, she felt a slight bump on the back. After returning home, she immediately took it apart and discovered a small piece of paper hidden inside. Following the clues written on it, she quickly found matching passages in the old books. Over the next few days, she repeatedly pieced together the extracted words, trying to uncover the secret her grandmother had left behind. Meanwhile, her uncle and aunt kept coming back to her home. At first, she thought they had discovered the inheritance secret, but when they suddenly proposed to adopt her, she finally understood. Their real goal was the house left by her mother. She immediately threw them out. After 2 days of intensive searching, she finally assembled the texts into a precise address. Excited, she decided to go at once to a tea house to seek answers, but suddenly, her uncle appeared at the door. In her previous life, this was exactly when they had come to steal the books. They'd already realized something was wrong. Her grandmother, a former high-level executive of a major corporation, how could she have left only a few tens of millions? They forced the door open. Fortunately, the young woman had already escaped through the window using a rope. Seeing the books missing from the table, her uncle finally understood that the inheritance secret was hidden within them. Meanwhile, the young woman ran at full speed to the tea house. After confirming her identity, the owner quickly took out 3 ancient books from a safe. They were unique copies, each worth tens of millions of euros. Suddenly, she received a message on her phone. The withdrawal of the rare books had been detected, and the inheritance procedures had just been activated in her name. As she was about to ask who sent the message, her cousin appeared behind her. Fortunately, he did not realize the value of the books. She made up an excuse and pushed past him to escape. Suspicious, her cousin immediately called his father. Using the address, her uncle quickly tracked down the tea house. The young woman was about to be caught when a man suddenly appeared and pulled her into a corner. He revealed himself to be the trustee in charge of her grandmother's inheritance.